What is going on, guys? My name is Linus. I'm also called TASTIC. Welcome to my first editing tutorial video. I make videos on social media for the most part, and I think it's time for me to start this YouTube thing now. I've been thinking about this for such a long time, and I don't know why I waited so long, but here I am, and this is my first episode, and I welcome you and thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. If you know me from before, I am a videographer and photographer from Sweden. I make mostly content for bikes and cars and stuff like that. I've also done motivational videos before. I was sponsored by an athlete company called ASRV. Most of you guys are probably familiar with it. It's an American-based company, but a couple of months ago I switched up my content a bit because I wanted to try out something new, and here I am today making cinematic moto bike car videos, or whatever you want to call it. And I have much more to learn, but I think my knowledge can be spread out to you guys so you can learn what I've learned. I think you might benefit from what I have to say. Again, I'm very glad that you're here and thank you so much. Today we are gonna talk about masking. We're gonna talk about 3 different ways of masking. The first thing we're gonna do is use the Diffusion page and go in and just try and see what we can do with the magic mask there. And the second thing I want to show you today is how you mask when you use the no trees in the color tab of DaVinci Resolve. By the way, I didn't say that, but I'm editing in DaVinci Resolve. I think that's like the best program ever to edit, color grade, whatever. But that's just my opinion. DaVinci is really comfortable and I like the program very much. I recommend it very much. So back to it again. The third masking option is also in the Diffusion page. Again, thank you for being here, and I'm not gonna talk anymore. If you have any questions at all, just DM me on Instagram, on TikTok, or write a comment, and please just share, like, subscribe. You know the thing, you are YouTube pros, I'm the YouTube newbie, so please just help me out here. I really wanna try and do this series at least once a week. So thank you for being here again. That's the 3rd time I say it. God damn, I'm so bad at this. Anyway, let's jump into DaVinci Resolve. So see you. So again, thank you for being here. That's the 4th time I'm saying it, I think. But let's dive into DaVinci Resolve and see what we can do. And today's topic is masking. So let's go. So I am in DaVinci Resolve here, as you can see. And the first thing I've done is I just chose a audio for this video. It's a simple, just viral TikTok audio. I like the vibe of it, it's really nice. So the first thing I start off here, I always check where I want to put my markers on the audio. That's the first thing I ever do. Usually I go by the beats, and then I just try to be as creative as I can, but I will not go so deep into that right now. If you want me to go deep how I structure and edit my videos, please leave a like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below, and I might make a tutorial on that as well. The first thing, really simple, I press at the audio and you listen to the kick maybe. So then you just press M on your keyboard. Like that. So now we have like just a simple mark where we want to do our cuts and masks and stuff like that. So the first thing I would do now is just take a random clip here. So let's take one clip here from this is my biker friends. Let's just take that away, and here we have some smooth clip of my friend Robin here. I will tag him down below in the description. So the first thing I want to do is, this is recorded in 60 FPS, so I always want to do like some slow-mo, so then I just change the speed of it. So the first thing I want to do now, when I've chosen my first clip, is that I want to cut it. On Mac, you press Command B, and you just delete the other part of the clip. And now we just find another clip that we want to transition into with the masking. So let's just take this clip of my friend's bike here. So just take that part maybe and just go here, go to this clip and you press right click, change clip speed. This is just for me. If you're recording 24 FPS or 30 FPS, you don't have to think about this. This is just my progress. So now when we have this clip, for example, let's cut that at 2 markers up. This one we drag 1 marker up. The first simple masking thing, I think this is one of the most easiest masking techniques you can use, and you can get it to look very, very good. So what I want to do now is I want to just have this part from the first marker to the second marker. So what I do now is I cut this one here, Command B, and then I right click this clip and I open in Diffusion page. And now when you're in the Diffusion page, you want to press Shift and space. And here you get the search tab and you want to search Magic Mask. So here you got the Magic Mask. This tool is actually very, very good. So now what we want to do is hold in Shift and left click and hold on your mouse button and just drag it into this line here. Now when you see on the screen, you have this tool where you can mask out whatever you want to mask. So now when we have the mask tool here, you see here at the right corner, you have faster and better. I almost always use better. And you just want to drag a nice line shaped after the object like this. And as you can see, you have almost a perfect shaped object. And if you want to get into details, you can like go between here and just put out this stuff here if you want to, but in this tutorial we're not going to show you that. So when you have this one ready, let's press the track forward button here and track forward. Now you have tracked forward, and what you can do, now you see the whole clip is like going like this. If you don't track forward, for example, drag it along, you see how it jumps back to the original clip, so you have to track forward. Sometimes you don't get all of the details here. You see you have some squares here. You can just put that, you can just go back and maybe put it back like that and go up here, just get a little more details, and then you track forward again. And if you want to get some smooth edges and stuff on this clip, you go to Matte over here. You can have box, or you can have fast Gaussian blur or box or whatever, it doesn't matter. I think I always use the standard here. And you can just increase the blur a little bit, erode a bit minus, so you get this inward effect of the blur. So now you can see you have some blur on the edges. Everybody doesn't like that. I use it sometimes, but you can. This is just an example. So now if we check the clip, so this is just simple. If I make videos, I always track the subject first. If you want me to make a video of me explaining how to track the best possible way, I think, in my opinion, just comment down below if you want me to make an episode on that as well, and I'd be happy to it. So anyway, so now when we start here, you see masking. Watch that again. See, it's pretty basic, and you can get so creative with this. Just like layer and do more masking. You can have 2 different clips above this clip, like mask it out and transition to another clip, and you can be so creative with this stuff, okay? So what I want to do now is show you the second way of masking. So we have this clip here, and we take this clip of the bike. Okay, let's take this side shot of the bike. And I just want to put it in my speed of liking, like this. Oh, sorry. Now if we do the exact same thing. Put 1 marker back above this clip. And then we go 2 markers ahead. Command B and cut that, put that down so we get it organized. And what we are going to do now is take this first clip, and you want to go into the node tree. If we just press the node here, go down here to all of these different type of options, we press this AI Magic Mask, and this is like almost the same type of technique, but you do it inside the node tree. And you press the plus, it's already chosen, so you can just press better or faster again, whatever you want to do. Here I would really always recommend to take better, because this masking tool is actually pretty good in DaVinci Resolve. So what you want to do now, just put out some points here, pinpoints here, maybe there and maybe there. The first thing I want to do now, I just want to track back and forth. So we just let it track. Now when we have tracked our clip, you can see that it's nothing that's masked out really. And what we want to do now is right click here anywhere on the node tree area. And we want to go down to add alpha output. So now you get this blue alpha output here in the end. So you drag from this node, you drag the blue one to the blue one. As you can see now, it masked the entire clip. And what you want to do now, you can use like blur effects down here. So this is also a very good way of masking out your object. So if we play it from the beginning now, you see, just simple masking, just simple technique that I'm using. Also what I want to show you, you can also, this takes a lot more time to do. You can go here to the window area and you can for example, press this curve here. You can just point out like this the bike, more detailed way. I'm just pressing now, you know. And then when you connect this together like this, you have to go over to the tracking window here and track back and forth as usual. And then you do the same thing. So I remove this alpha here. You right click, add alpha output, and you drag the line to the blue one. So this takes more time, but can be in some cases good. But anyways, that's number 2, type 2 of masking. And the last, and what I think is the most creative masking technique you can use, is back into the Fusion page. So if I want to transition to another clip here right now, I just take one of these clips where my friends are at the gas station, and then I cut it out, get away with that one. What I want to do now is left click on the clip, right click on the clip, and go to open in Fusion page. So this technique is my favorite one to use because you can get so creative, man. So creative. Here in the Fusion tab, you can, if you want, either use the rectangle tool, circle, or polygon. This is my to-go-to every time. So for example, if I wanted to use the rectangle tool, you press that one, drag it up here. You see in the frame here, you have this rectangle tool. You can move around however you want it. And if you put it over the media in and press this cube here and drag it down on the media in, and then you see you can move around and it's masked out. Everything is masked out. You can use this center bar options here. You can move it around so you get straight lines everywhere. You can take the width, you can choose the height here. So if I want to do like this, I want to maybe decrease the height a bit and then just increase the width of the clip. So now you don't have to track or anything, you can just put it like this. And if we go back on here to the clip, you can see that it's masked like that. So if you watch it from the beginning. What I wanted to show you in this one, if you go inside of this again, right click, open a Fusion page, you can copy and paste this rectangle here and make more than just one masking. So if we Command C and Command V and you drag this on top of this first one, you see here now, if I use the bars here and center it out, you see I can move this masking. It's another one. So if we move that to the top, for example, like this, and we want to decrease the width and decrease the height. So now what we got is 2 maskings here. And if we go back to the edit page, you see that we have 2 maskings here. You can go back and you can do the exactly same process. Command C, Command V, and then put this one over that one. And then you can drag this copy down. Put it beneath the first one. Now you see we have 3 masked out clips here, so it's transition from that to that. So that's literally it. If I have missed anything, please comment down below if you have any questions at all. As I said, this is my first time of making this, so I'm kind of rusty. But I will get better at this. I promise you guys, I will get better at this. But anyways, thank you so much for being here. It's an honor to have you at my channel, watching my videos. That means that you have some sort of trust in me, trust, respect, or whatever. So again, thank you so much for being here. My name is Linus, aka TASTIC, and I see you in the next video. So chin up, chest out, peace out, TASTIC family. Woo!